let me ask you a question. Do you want a super episode of Off the Top Rope for your Sunday? You better believe you are going to get it today. And it's no secret that this episode will be indeed super, because my live guest, she is Germany's best kept secret from FFW UK, the powerhouse, the one, the only, Lory, joined your boy Ty Asbury on this special super episode of Off the Top Rope, of course presented by sixpackcoverage.com, live 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The secret is super because my live guest is powerhouse Lory.
The Ropes Media. Tyron Asbury. Tyron Asbury. Every chance you get to hear us, you clear us. It's the time on the radio. My opinion's my opinion. Every time you hear me now moving out, right on the stereo. Every podcast live, you know the feeling. This is the time for me to speak. You know the healing. I'm telling the truth and everything I say in this moment. But my time, I guarantee there is no more.
What is up, everybody? We're live as live can be. It's a super Sunday, and you know what's going down. It is Off the Top Rope Live. I'm your boy Ty Asbury, presented by sixpackcoverage.com, and it's no secret. This episode is going to be super. It's no secret that my guest right now is one of the best wrestlers today. She is, of course, the wrestling powerhouse machine. Lory, wrestler, is here on the show, so I got to bring her in. Give her a big round of applause. Lory, how are you doing today or tonight?
It's tonight. I'm very, very good. Thanks, Ty. I appreciate you asking me to come on your show.
Well, you know, when I see the best in wrestling, I have to ask the best in wrestling to come on the show and just, you know, give the fans what they want. And that is you and how you're doing. And one thing I definitely want to touch off firsthand, you got 12 years in wrestling. And first question, like, do you think to yourself, man, it's been like 12 years already?
Yeah, it's actually a bit longer than 12 years. I was calculating back the other day, and it's been 12 years actively being like a professional wrestler, traveling around Europe and all that stuff. But I've been involved in wrestling for much longer than that, so that's coming up to actually like close to 20 years already. So yeah, it's scary.
Well, like, the thing about that is, like, it seems like, does time in wrestling, does it like slow down or does it go really, really fast? Like, is it different in wrestling? Because it seems like in life, like, things are going fast. It's already like 2022. Like, is that different in wrestling where the years just like fly by?
For me, it's been it feels like, yeah, I've been like, the years are just passing by real quick. But now it just seems like I've missed out on so much, but it's just because the pandemic just hit in between. I just started to keep going again. And it was just like, oh, but yeah, for me, the time is running quite quick. Yeah, it is.
Well, I really do believe you have more great things to do in wrestling. And I just talked about it being crazy, the new year already. Now, if you rewind back to last year, if you could look at a few things about your career in wrestling last year, minus the pandemic didn't hurt things, how was wrestling for you last year? I know it was tough for a lot of people, a lot of stuff was shut down, but was there any positives for you in wrestling last year?
I was lucky enough to have some wrestling, even when the pandemic was still quite hard over here in the UK, with like restrictions and all that kind of stuff. But I was quite lucky to be able to do some shows over here with Fight Factory Wrestling. So so they were having some camp shows running throughout the summer, which was really, really good. And I love and enjoy doing camp shows. It's just something completely different than doing house shows or any other indie shows. And it, yeah, I mean, nothing really has changed for me. It's just slowed down quite a lot. So not everyone was able to run over here or take the risk of running shows. And the ones who did really had to work with the government and see what was going on and how the restrictions were allowing them to run their shows. So yeah, but it's picking up for me now, thankfully, again. So I'm looking forward to it.
Well, the good thing you said now, like wrestling for you has starting to really come up again, and thank God for that. God is good. And I want to ask you something. You said, how is, like, for where you're at over in here in America, how is wrestling different over there for house shows than house shows would be over in America? Because I'm sure different countries do it differently than others. People who don't know, like, how is it done over there as far as in terms of like house shows and the way things are done for the house shows in your country?
Well, it's hard for me to say and do a comparison of how house shows are run in Germany, because I've left Germany when I was 21 years old. And I haven't been since then back wrestling in Germany at all. So I've been living out of Germany for 13 years and I haven't been wrestling there at all. So I can't really do the comparison. But over here, it's because of all the stuff that, like, throughout the pandemic, the speaking out movement happened over here. So promoters and stuff have to see with doing the proper, like, safeguarding and all that kind of stuff of running shows in a safe way, which Fight Factory is doing an absolutely amazing job over here with. They take care of everyone, make sure fans, wrestlers, everyone is safe, and everything is being run professionally, and nothing is being, like, being avoided by the tax man, let's say. So
Yeah, that's like, I mean, it's always good
they definitely take their company.
It seems like it's good in wrestling to have a promoter, like you just said, who's willing to take care of you and help you out. And it seems that's a really good thing to have on your side. And I would guess you've had that for a long time in your career, promoters that are willing to, help you out.
Yeah, a lot of them did. It's depending where you went, but a lot of them don't have all the things behind it, making sure they're insured for their company and all that stuff. So it's, a lot of people think like running a wrestling company is really easy. You just buy a ring and you just put a show on and this and that, but it's not that easy. There's so much more involved in it. So
yeah, I would definitely think, it's not easy to be a promoter. Like if it was easy, I would think anybody can do it. So it's I would say it's probably definitely a certain work of art that you have to be skilled in order to pull it off in the world of professional wrestling. Now, Lory, I'm sure you have fans all over the world, getting new fans. What do you want fans to get out of this episode with your appearance? What do you want fans to get out of this when they walk away from the show tonight, knowing you were on the show?
Just honestly, I'm just a normal human being. I'm no one special. So if they want to, like, check up on some matches and this and that from me, feel free to just go and watch some on YouTube. There are so many people out there who still don't know who I am, which is kind of like sad, because I have worked with, like, some proper names throughout my wrestling career, and I hear it quite a lot of times from people that it's like they don't understand why I'm not out on the circuit way more than what I am, because I am that good, they say to me. I don't see it myself, but they always keep telling me, and they don't understand why promoters just don't want to book me. It's I can basically adapt to any wrestling style. So I'm an all rounder. It's not like I'm capped to one style or I just do one style. I can do most of it, and I can be there and help other people out. So I just want that people are just getting to know me and just spread the word out there, because I'm very, very far from done. I'm only just getting started again. So and I hope to be able to go and travel much more. And when the time comes, I'm hopefully be able to come over and travel throughout the states and do some matches over there. So
Well, especially coming over here to the U.S. and traveling over here, I want to ask you about that later on in the show. And if you're watching this episode, hear what this lady said. She said she is just getting started. And when she said that, I got goosebumps. When you said that, Lory, like I love that when you said you just got goosebumps. And I really think it's a cool thing how you're willing to give back to the business. You said adapt, to anybody's style, promoters. So, but the really fact that you said that you're just getting started, I love it. I mean, confidence, and it's good to have confidence, I would think, in wrestling. So,
yeah, definitely. It took me quite a long time to be confident with, because I don't just see it myself that I can do all this stuff and like help people. I train people. So it took me a long time to be confident in myself and saying like, look, I know what I can do. So just give me a damn chance, honestly.
give her a damn chance. Yeah, give her a damn. That's what I'm talking about. I absolutely love it. I mean, and you know, you really touched on a really cool thing I want to bring up to everybody watching the show here on Off the Top Rope, is that you want fans to see what you can do who don't know you on YouTube and social media. If you can pick maybe two matches, and I would check them out myself. What are two matches that me and the fans can go look on YouTube to watch, like some of your best work? If you had to, give us a little hint of two good matches from the one, the only Lory.
So there's definitely one. It's probably going to be two, to be honest. And I know if my mate is watching, he will exactly know which one I'm going to pick now as well. So it's going to be one of them is one of my favorite matches. It has been voted as a match of the year for Fight Factory Wrestling in 2019, I believe, and that was against Eliza Rue at Body Slams to Cancer. Their biggest event they run. It's a charity event they run every year, and that was a match where we literally we hit the shit out of each other, and we just brought it to the next level, because it was a feud that was pretty much going for about 4 years. So and that was like the last thing where they said like, look, I had the women's title and she had the juniors title / cruiserweight championship. So they said winner takes all, and that's what we went for. So unfortunately, I lost that match, but hey ho, you can't win all the time. But that's one of my favorite matches, because it was special for so many different reasons. And then another one is, and I swear to God, he's going to laugh his butt off if I'm going to call this match now. But one of the other matches, which is a favorite one, because it involves 4 characters in there, that 2 of them have been thrown together as a tag team, which is me and my former tag team partner, Damien Valentine. It's also for Fight Factory Wrestling. And it was the very first time we've been put together as a tag team. And it just clicked from that moment. So that tag team between us just worked from that match on throughout some time. And we had to wrestle, I think at that point were Dutch and his brother KD, Perfect Tragedy. I think they were the tag team champions. And it was for the tag team championships, but it was a hardcore match. And I swear to God, it's one of the funniest things I've ever done. Honestly, they're not just because of like the characters that were in that match, but just because there was comedy, there was definitely hardcore in there. Anything you can think about happened in that match, and it's on YouTube as well. I believe you can find it actually on my YouTube channel, which is Lory Wrestler, because I think I posted it on there. But those are the two that, at the moment, always been talked about one way or another. I mean, the other day we just talked about that tag team match again, and it's just, yeah, it's in my heart and in my head. And even though it's been in 2019, it still feels like I only done it yesterday. So those are definitely two matches you should check out.
Well, I'm definitely going to check them out. I'm going to go to your YouTube page and check them out. So, and I'm definitely, you got to hold me to that, or, I want to get my ass kicked. So I'm definitely going to check those out, because who doesn't love a good wrestling match? And I really like what you said, that I could tell that you're really proud of those two matches. And I think if you still think about them to this day, here we're 2022, that's probably some of the best work you've done. And it has to feel like really cool to you. It has to be a good feeling. I don't know, hopefully not have any live difficulties here. I think, but it's just definitely, a good thing to be able to know that you did, something good with, in those two matches that you talked about. Hopefully we didn't, some streaming issues. Hopefully we didn't lose Lord. Hopefully she'll be back. So, but anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching this episode of Off the Top Rope, and hopefully we can get Lory back, unless she froze up. So we're going to just keep talking here on the show. And like she said, go on her YouTube page. And like you were saying, I think I lost you for a minute, so I was just must have been the streaming issues. But I like you said, those two matches, definitely. I'm gonna go check them out on YouTube as well, and check out the matches that you said.
Yeah, definitely. Honestly, you won't be disappointed.
Now,
I'm just gonna have to check here. I'm so sorry, but I'm like, my camera bit here is just like throwing me out.
Yeah, we can hear you, so we can't. You're still on the freeze frame,
okay.
But yeah, we can hear you, so that's a good thing. Like, that's still a good thing. We can still hear you. But we all know good old technology. But anything can happen, so we're just gonna keep on rolling with it. Now, Lory, you said that also you're looking to come over, to the U.S., over to the States, and love to do some work over here. Like, how's that looking? Or maybe is there like a projected time you'd like to come over in the U.S. and kick some ass?
Well, nothing has been set in stone yet, and nothing has been planned as of now. But I hope either maybe by the end of the year, or maybe like starting next year. So I'm gonna have to see what's been able, or what I've been able to do. So yeah.
That's really exciting. Like, knowing you come over to the States, the secret will be out that everybody over here will be in trouble. You making your way over here to the U.S. and when that time comes, I'm going to be super excited for that. So you said time's coming for that, and hopefully you'll keep us updated on that.
Yeah, definitely. So if I have any days or whatever, I will definitely post about it. Definitely, because the States is just one of the things that's on my list, and I really want to go over there, as I do have some contacts over there So I'm pretty sure that I will be able to come to Texas. So see what's happening over there.
Yeah, like I said, do what you do best. Let's kick some butt in good old Texas as well. And I like when I first saw some of your match clips, I'm like, man, like you, I know you got the physical strong presence and everything. Like as far as your workouts, can you describe to us like your workout routine, like how many days a week and what does it consist of? Because you're like as far as physical structure are badass. Like how do you like what does your workouts consume of like out of the week and on the weekends?
So I'm pretty much trying to be in the gym and do my stuff at least 5 times a week. Um, so I usually, if I have to wrestle, I usually take the weekends off from the gym because obviously wrestling involves traveling and stuff. So a lot of people do still go to the gym on their days where they wrestle, but I rather just do like some warm up stuff and before my match, before I'm just completely exhausting myself before I even get in the ring. Um, so yeah, but I'm pretty much going from Monday to Fridays. So yeah, it's 5 times a week. Every week, every day. I mean, it's a different body part. So I do legs. Let's say on a Monday, because I hate training my legs. I absolutely hate it. Still have to do it, but yeah. Um, and then on a Tuesday, I will usually do chest and tricep. On a Wednesday, I will usually do my back and bicep, or do chest and bicep and back and tricep, is depending. Um, then I will usually have Thursdays where I will train my shoulders. Somewhere in between the week, I will put some abs in there as well. And then on Fridays, I started now with my routine of doing concentrate on my deadlift and my bench press. So that's pretty much what my week consists of, going to the gym. So nothing special.
Well, nah, I mean it like the fact that you've had this career so long, it is special because I mean you've been doing this for a very long time, and I can definitely tell that you still love doing it. And like you said earlier, I'm just loving it. You should have a T-shirt that says it. You know, you're just getting started. So that should be a T-shirt. You should
Something to think about for the future. Yeah.
I just keep thinking about that. Like I was like, she has to get that on the shirt or something, and you know, really good. Just definitely go for it. Now, like one thing about me, I haven't been traveling because of the pandemic, but what's if you know for wrestle fans over here in the States, if we want to come over to your country and see wrestling, like how what would we be getting going to see a show over there? Because I'm sure you know wrestling would be different this place or that place. What would I be getting if I came over to your country to see wrestling?
There's such a large variety of wrestling over here in the UK, from having the proper old school British style wrestling, which is still being taught in WAW and Bellatrix, which is run by the Knight family, so Paige's mom and dad, plus her brothers. So they specialize on teaching pretty much the proper British style of wrestling, um, because they have been brought up in that style. But you can find so much over here. Um, even in Fight Factory wrestling, everyone is having a different style of wrestling. You don't see the same stuff in every match. So you have the high flyers, you have the hard hitting people, you have the heavyweights, you have the cruiserweight people, you have academy people being brought up onto the main shows now to show what they've been taught throughout their training, and but there's just so many. You have Progress Wrestling over here. You have Insane Championship Wrestling, which is, I believe, based in Scotland, actually. But yeah, there's just so much. So just if you want to come over here, honestly, just Google England wrestling companies or whatever, and then you're just going to get bombarded with so many different ones, because you can travel literally the country up and down, west coast to east coast, and you will just find wrestling everywhere.
I'm getting excited just as you mentioned that, because like I'm just getting excited, like just getting on a plane and coming over there. Now, I always ask guests this a lot, whatever area they're based in, coming over there before a good wrestling show in your country, what is some of the best food I would be getting if I came over there before a show? What would be your favorite food that you would recommend me, if I came over there?
Oh God, my favorite food, honestly, at the moment I don't even know, because I'm dieting, so it's pretty plain, like it's nothing special. But I believe if you want to come over to the UK, one of the things everyone will tell you about is just get a good proper fish and chips. I think that's what they're so proud of over here. So
I just wanted to say to everybody watching the show live that every time on Off the Top Rope, we got the comment box up here. If you want to just, comment, ask Lory a question, who's she going to beat up next, do whatever, where's she traveling next, hit her up here in the comment section here on Off the Top Rope, because, like I said, she is the best right now. I'm going to say it anyway. She may disagree, but I'm saying she's the best today, and she's just getting started. So definitely comment.
yeah.
Ask her a question about everything and anything she's doing in wrestling. Now, Lory, one of the things that everybody knows about you, I got to pull up this clip because this is a place that I'm sure you're very familiar with. And if you could pick two positive things about this company, what would they be? So I'm going to bring up the clip right here. You know this place very well. So if people want to like get associated or come to this marvelous organization, what would you tell them?
Honestly, just come in there, have a good time, and enjoy the product they put on, because it's one of the best out there. And even though they don't get like the credit what they should get, but they're doing a pretty good damn job. And so yeah, it's just come and have a good time. If you want to see me, just boo me, because I hate everyone. So it's just who I am. So I do not like people, and I do not like fans. So if you want to get screamed at or stuff, I'm the person. I will do that for you.
If you are a fan and she's walking past you, leave her alone. So like just like
I will eat you alive. No, honestly, I tell you quite a funny story actually. It's on the Body Slams to Cancer show. They done I believe last year it was. Oh God, it's like the years are just running into each other now.
Yeah.
I think last year they put on the Body Slams to Cancer show, and we had a meet and greet with some people before the show, and for some reason the promoter asked me to do the meet and greet. So I don't know if she actually realized what she has done, but well, I went and done the meet and greet, and one of the people came over to me, and they're like, "Oh, can we take a picture?" And I just looked at her, and I was like, "No," because it was run, I think, a day before Halloween as well. So she came over and asked me for a picture, and I was just like, "No, you got any candy with you?" And she was just like, "What do you mean?" And I'm like, "I only take pictures if you buy me candy or give me free candy." And she was like, "Oh my God!" And she was just so shocked. And I took the picture with her. So she walked away, and about 5-10 minutes later, she came back to me, and she actually got me a Twix, and she was like, "Here, please take this." So so much for that. So do not put me on meet and greet if you don't have any candy, you know.
I can see it on the poster now, on the poster for a meet and greet. Lory wrestlers going to be here in little parentheses, bring candy. So
Just defeat me.
Now, Lory, on the show here on Off the Top Rope, I always got to put my guest on the spot with this question. So this segment I love to call Damn Ty. That's pretty damn good. You ready to hear the question?
Oh, okay. I don't know what to expect, but go ahead.
So you're given the green light, the thumbs up, and go do it. You've gotten the green light to do and create your very own pay-per-view. First time ever, you're doing your own pay-per-view. So the question is, what would the pay-per-view be called, and who would you be wrestling in the main event, and what type of match would it be?
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty much putting me on the spot. I can definitely tell you the main event because I've been desperate to do this match. So the main event would be just a straightforward match. Me against Mercedes Martinez. So that would be your main event. But the show, what would the show be called? Now, depending who else is going to be on the show or what the whole theme about the show is. So, oh God, what would the show be called? Oh my God, why would you do this to me? What would the show be called? Oh, I have no idea. I can't come up with a name just like that. There has to be like a whole thought process behind that.
I'll do this since you are, of course, you are Germany's best kept secret. Take out Germany's and kept and secret. Just leave the word has to involve having the word best in it. So if you could take best and just throw it with something, I can help you out a little. I helped you out a little bit.
Best fucking wrestling show ever.
There you go. That was good. That was definitely good. And you know what? The fact that I think that was your best damn fucking wrestling show. I think that would sell tickets. I would go and see that. So yeah, yeah. I would definitely go check that out. That's probably my top 5 favorite answers that guests have given me. Yours is probably top 5 because I've got some good ones. But best damn fucking wrestling show. I actually like that. Yeah.
I don't know what else.
I gotta give you a round of applause for that. That was good. I actually like that.
Yeah.
Rock on with that. I like that one. That was definitely good. So we're actually coming close to ending this super episode of Off the Top Rope. Now, Lory, I want to know, your fans want to know, what's up next for you coming up? Who you beating up next? Just let everybody know what's next on your busy, kick-ass schedule.
Oh, next on my big ass busy fucking schedule is I'm gonna go back for Bellatrix Female Warriors next Friday, which is the promotion of Soraya Knight, run in Norwich in England. I don't have a clue what I'm going to do yet. I'm pretty much sure I'm going to go and beat up their world champion and take my damn belt back. So that's one of the things. And then at the end of February, I'm making a debut for a new promotion starting up further to the north, which is Phenomenal Elite Wrestling. Where I'm in a handicap match against 2 other girls. So they have to team up against me because I'm a one woman crew. So I'm going to go and beat their ass to then go and have my eyes set on their women's champion, which is going to be crowned on that night. So that's another thing. So championships all around for me, one way or the other. And And then on at the beginning of March, I think I'm debuting for another promotion where I'm going to have to beat up another girl, as you do. And then I believe the next one will be March 25th for Fight Factory Wrestling at their one of their best venues ever, because it's run in an actual church. So that's the ex-church in Gainsborough. And I am in the number one contenders match for the heavyweight championship. So I'm going to have to go and beat up a guy. Probably going to go and win that one. Go on and then at some point challenge their heavyweight champion. So who knows, maybe the week after, because Fight Factory Wrestling is running a double heater the week afterwards. So they're going to the Drill Hall, which is a new venue for them as well. And it's 2 shows in one day. So a family-friendly show in the afternoon and an over 18s event in the evening. So I'm going to have to go and see what I'm going to do there, because I don't know yet. They always keep that like close to their heart, don't they? So, but yeah. And then from there, it's just, don't really know. Would have to check my agenda, to be honest.
Well, after hearing all that, everybody involved in these events that is fighting you, to all the talent out there that has to face this lady, I feel sorry for you. So, because I mean, she's in the mood. She's in the mood. She's ready to beat somebody up. So, I'm scared for you. So, I wouldn't be surprised next time you come back on the show, you'll probably have like 10 titles over your shoulder. So, I wouldn't be surprised. So.
Titles everywhere.
So, the last question to end out this awesome episode. From 1 to 10, would you ever come back on the show again?
Oh, 10, definitely. Yeah.
10. I get a 10. So
definitely. I hope the 10 was like, yes, I will definitely damn fucking well come back here.
I got a damn fucking 10. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, 10.
Well, I got to say that this goes out to FFW UK Wrestling. Definitely, you got a talented lady here. Thank you for considering, for putting her on my show, for coming on the show. But Lory, most importantly, God bless. Stay safe, be healthy. I'm proud of you, and just keep kicking ass. Just keep beating people up.
That's what I do. That's what I do for a living. That's what I love doing.
Well, Lory, it was an honor having you on the show, and you're always welcome back here on Off the Top Rope. And it was an honor, and thank you very much for coming on the show.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you. I really, really enjoyed it, and definitely I will come back and we'll do another interview with you.
Definitely welcome back on the show. Everybody watching live, you're always welcome back here on Off the Top Rope. Give a round of applause for the kick-ass machine, Lory Wrestler. She's the one and only Germany's best kept fucking secret. She is the one and only. I'm Ty Asbury. Have a great, great day, night, wherever we're doing. And as I always say, you just got the sizzle with Off the Top Rope. Thank you very much, everybody. Peace out. Have a great one.
The Ropes Media. Tyron Asbury. Yeah. Tyron Asbury. Yeah.